So Scott's finally got a hit. Dean's found a home. Belisario is raking in the dough. And Deborah has worked her way up to executive producer. But no one is more excited than the fans.
It's great. It's got humor and then it's also serious at the same time. Plus Scott Bakula is real cute too.
Quantum Leap is my favorite show. See, I just love it.
But everything's not as peachy as it seems. The other networks are kicking NBC's butt. Remember, it's only 1990. There's no ER, no Friends, no Frasier, and Seinfeld isn't a hit yet. NBC was desperate.
We found that Quantum Leap could recruit its own audience almost wherever it went. So if you're a network, how do you say I love you? One of the ways you say it is, we believe in you, we have a problem, we know you can turn the lights on. And we used Quantum Leap to do that.
So where did they shine the light this time? How about the worst time slot on TV? Friday nights at 8. Brilliant move, considering it's the same place it failed a year and a half earlier.
This show is never going to work on Friday or Saturday night. It's just, the audience that's going to watch this show is out on a Friday night.
When Quantum Leap moved to Friday nights, unfortunately there was a drop in the ratings.
Smooth move. Now Belisario was backed into a corner. There was only one thing left to do. Unleash the fans.
Don Belisario is probably one of the first producers to realize the power of the internet along with the fan base. And so whenever they needed something done, like write letters to the network to get a better time slot, write letters to the network to get it renewed, write letters to the sponsors to get it sponsored, Don would put out the word.
The most rabid fans are sci-fi fans. And when they get a show they hook onto it big time.
Okay, sci-fi fans are hardcore, and Quantum Leap fans are no exception. But come on, they're just fans, right? What could they really do?
We started writing Warren Littlefield, and bless the fans, we wrote, and he got over 50,000 letters.
Recently, I've received a few letters from fans of Quantum Leap demanding I move Quantum Leap back to its original Wednesday night time slot. Okay, you win!
Quantum Leap leaps back home to Wednesday, March 6th.
There! I gave you what you want! Now please, stop writing!
Power of the pen. It really is. Every single letter represents 100 people who didn't write.
The kind of magical connection that the show had with people all over the planet is what kept it alive, made it successful all over the world.
Everyone was starting to notice just how amazing these Quantum Leap fans were. Even the hippest guy on late night television couldn't ignore the mania.
From Quantum Leap, Scott Bakula. This guy's stuff is crazy large. You got the quantum quarterly things and your big and your all this. Tell them about this stuff. Well, and it's not you, it's your fans.
The subscriber base of Quantum Quarterly was in the thousands. We had subscribers from all over the U.S.
So the fans are writing newsletters, flooding the internet, and keeping the show alive. But they weren't done yet.
In 1991, we realized that Dean Stockwell, with his huge, long career in the industry, did not have a star in the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Next thing we knew, we had the money, and on Leap Day 1992, Dean got his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
I only wish, and I've said this many times before, that you all would have the experience of knowing this man the way I do. He's one of the gentlest spirits that I've ever met, and I just feel so privileged that I've had a few moments to share with him.
This came about largely because of the fans of Quantum Leap.
We love you!
Oh, thanks. I love you too.
Share the love, baby. Wake the kids. Call your mom. Tell your neighbors. Quantum Leap is coming to a convention hall near you.
What am I doing wrong? I can hardly get y'all to come here every night. He's got a convention somewhere.
I was reading about a Trekkie convention, And I had been getting all these letters from the Leapers and said, you know what, we should have a convention. We have fans, we have Leapers. And everybody went, oh, no, nobody's going to come to it.
Man, were they wrong. Everybody went. Maybe it was a fashion show. Or was it the special effects demo?
First thing we do is that we've got this like blue glow that goes on it. Another element that we have is the electricity that kind of goes from top to bottom. And then we have what we call the moire pattern, which is that all that star stuff that comes out.
Or the boys themselves.
This question's for Dean.
Thank you.
Dean, are you an angel?
It was Leaper heaven, but that was only the beginning. Soon there were Quantum Leap calendars, books, and albums. Belisario began talks for a movie, an animated series, and finally, the Quantum Leap comic book.
You don't ever go in expecting like you're going to end up being a comic book guy.
Right.
You know, I mean, I was like, when I'm 12, I want to grow up and be on a comic book.
And you look good. A lot of times they put you in a comic book and you look goofy, but you look, you look real good.
Oh, you're kind.
And the thing I like is you know, you put some brothers in it, and that's real important. See the brother right there?
Right about now, Don's thinking nothing can go wrong. So of course, something does. NBC chairman and Quantum Leap fan Brandon Tartikoff leaves NBC. Warren Littlefield becomes the new head honcho. And before he can unpack, Quantum Leap is moved a 7th time.
Why don't you stop moving the show around?
They did jump us around. When you jump a show around, it can get lost. But the show had enough staying power to even rise above that.
Maybe so, but this is Warren Littlefield, not Brandon Tartikoff. This time, Quantum Leap is moved to Tuesday, squaring off against the monster hit, Full House. But Belisario has a plan, and it starts with going after the most controversial filmmaker of the decade, Oliver Stone.